How's it going, guys? Welcome back to part 3 of this pickup video. In this video, I'm going to be going over Nintendo Power magazines between issues 40 and 86. If you're curious on how I received all these, definitely check out part 1 of this series, and if you're curious about the other Nintendo Power magazines I got, definitely check out part 2. So the way I'm going to be doing this is the same thing as a previous episode. I'm just going to show you guys the cover art, tell you which volume it's from, and if I think there's something cool about the magazine, I'll definitely take it out and show you guys. All these magazines are still in fantastic shape. They all have all their inserts as well as every poster they came with. I also had them in all these cool magazine covers thanks to my brother for taking care of that for me. So let's get started with volume 40. On the front of this we have Felix the Cat. This is a game my brother and I used to have as a kid, but unfortunately once we got our Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo, we decided to give our NES games away to our babysitter. Unfortunately, this was one of the games in there. We have Super Mario Kart in front of volume 41. Volume 42, I believe it says volume 42. Yep, volume 42 with Super Star Wars. That's actually a very fun Super Nintendo game. We have volume 43 with Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. Never actually played this game. 44 with the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. And I do apologize about the glare. I'm definitely doing my best. Unfortunately, I have 2 lights on each side, and with these clear covers, it makes it a little more difficult. We have volume 45 with Addams Family, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. 46, Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Bust Loose. It's a very fun game. 47 was Star Fox. That's a really neat looking cover too. 48, pretty goofy looking Batman Returns cover art. If you actually can see his face, it looks kind of odd. 49, Battletoads and Double Dragon. I really wish they actually put a little more Double Dragon on this front instead of just a small guy right there. But still, it's a pretty cool looking magazine, as you can tell from the front of the Battletoads face. Not sure if that's Zit or Rash or whoever it is. Let's see, we have volume 53, we have Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. 54 with Secret of Mana, or Mana, however you want to pronounce it. We have 55 with Aladdin. It's actually a really neat one too. This is 56. This, I believe, is the Mega Man X issue. Let me actually pull this open so I can show you guys. So this is one like the bonus issues or special edition issues. I'm not exactly sure. What they did was they just took a different magazine cover. As you can see, it's embossed, and once you open it, it just has Mega Man X on the actual cover of it. It's a pretty cool issue, and as you guys can tell, like I said, they do have all the trading cards inside and like every possible insert. The posters are all still intact. I don't know if I can open this one or not. Probably not. But I'll see if there's one I can actually open up for you. 57, we have Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. This is 58 with Wario Land. 59 with Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball. It's actually a very fun baseball game if you haven't tried it yet. This is issue 60 with Super Metroid in the front. And actually, this is when the magazines started having a little bit of the address labels on the front. It was towards like volume 60 and the remainder after that. We have 61. This is Donkey Kong, I believe the Game Boy Edition one. 62 with Super Street Fighter 2. 63. This has Stunt Race FX. It's actually one of my favorite racing games for the Super Nintendo. I remember having it as a kid and I absolutely loved the graphics of it. And the funny thing about that game too is when you crash into a wall, your car just like splits apart and like turns into mush like a pancake, but then goes back into shape. Let's see. This is issue 64. Weird thing about this one, it's Mortal Kombat 2, but yet they have a little thing that says mentions Killer Instinct in the front. I'm not sure if that may have interfered with trying to put out more Mortal Kombat 2 information. Let's see right here. We have issue 65 with Illusion of Gaia on the front. 66 with Donkey Kong Country. And one thing I noticed in the next few issues, there's tons of Donkey Kong Country advertisements on the front. This is bonus issue from 95, volume 68. Pretty cool looking cover. I'll see what's actually behind this, 'cause I'm not sure if that's actually what the cover should be. Oh, that's really, really neat. Actually, has the Adventures of Batman and Robin. I would like to actually put this one up against the Game Informer one, because the Game Informer one is actually really neat too, but this one actually is pretty sweet. Let's see, 72. So I definitely am missing a few issues between 60 and 70. But let's see, 72 has Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the front. And the funny thing on this is when I started getting into a little bit of like the Sega drama. It says like, don't miss Nintendo Power Award winners, but then also mentions the X-Band Exposed. issue number 74, a Donkey Kong Country one. This actually came with, I'm not sure if it's this issue specifically or not. It may or may not be. I'm not sure like when this lot my brother got, if he just slid these in there. But it has Donkey Kong Country in the front, and these Nintendo Power 3D glasses. It states to open here and make the pages of Nintendo Power enter a new dimension. I would like to open these, but they are sealed like a piece of mail, so I really don't know if I really want to or not. I may do that in the end. We have issue 76, Killer Instinct. They go over a lot of combos in here, and this is when they start talking about Donkey Kong Country 2. 77 with Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island. 78, this is when they start going into Mortal Kombat 3. 79 with the Donkey Kong Country 2. Let's see what this is. This is Volume 80, the Happy New Year. We'll take a look and see what the actual cover is to that. Oh, this is when the Nintendo Ultra 64 is coming out. That sounded like a little tear, but it's okay. As you can see there, it says Nintendo Ultra 64. That's pretty cool, though. Definitely was one of the biggest announcements at the time. 81 with Killer Instinct 2, technically Killer Instinct Gold, I believe, for the Nintendo 64. Volume 82 with Super Mario RPG. 83 with Earthworm Jim 2. 85 with Super Mario Brothers, or Super Mario 64. And this is I think 86. This is what they looked like when you decided to not renew your subscription, or it's about time for your subscription to be canceled. They put this little piece of paper over it, or that's a different cover. But this one has, it looks like just a mixture of all the different N64 games coming out. If you guys liked the video, definitely give it a thumbs up and check out part 1 and part 2. In the comments field below, tell me which one of these magazines had the best cover art. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. I have plenty of content coming out in the future. You guys will really like it. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great week hunting.